Today we're speedrunning through Duck Life Treasure Hunt. Hopefully we can make as much money as this duck. And the story for this game is the fire duck from the previous game was defeated, the volcano became dormant, the town returned to normal, and a bunch of adventurers came to the volcano's cave and hoped for treasure. And of course, we're one of those. I personally identify with the blue duck. He has a nice jacket. But we can start out the game with customizing our duck. Personally, I'm just gonna go with the regular look. I think he already looks good enough, so we're just gonna go through that and name him Joe. That seems like a pretty good name. And now it's time for our speedrun to become rich. But before we get into the speedrun, I want to say thank you to Monster Legends for sponsoring this video. Monster Legends is a free-to-play app available on both iOS and Android. In the game, there are hundreds of different monsters to collect. You can breed together two monsters and make them into a completely new one. And let me just tell you, this game has a lot of monsters. They have a Mr. Beast one, a Dream one, a messed up Build-A-Bear one. That one isn't a YouTuber. I just thought it looked funny. But yeah, as I said, a lot of monsters. And each of these monsters are going to have a different set of skills, and you can use them together to battle your way through the game's PvP mode. And the PvP mode is where the game really gets cool. I mean, you probably already know how much I love murder. They have several different battle modes you can play, either choosing to fight in real time against your friends, or their dungeons and adventure maps to earn even more rewards. You'll want to level up your monsters constantly and rank them up in the Monster Lab, also creating stronger creatures. And there are new events every single week for you to unlock more things and experience new adventures. Make sure to click the link in the description to get a special reward in the game. This includes 50,000 food, the monster Noah Ryan, something like that, 300,000 gold, and 10 gems. Thank you again, Monster Legends, for sponsoring the video, and enjoy the speedrun. We can start our speedrun as soon as we click play right here. We're gonna get an explanation of how the town works by the mayor, but I don't really care about that because I'm just trying to go fast. And you might also notice that we just skipped the cutscene that says 3, 2, 1. Basically, every time you go into the cave, you have to watch a short cutscene that goes 3, 2, 1, go, but we can skip that by pressing tab and then space. And I mean, I'm trying to speedrun, so I'm not waiting for that 3 seconds of time. Now, you also might notice that this game is pretty much just Jetpack Joyride. Yeah, the creators of Duck Life were just like, hey, why don't we turn Duck Life into a Jetpack Joyride clone? Which, I mean, works out pretty well because it is a pretty fun game, but it is an interesting fact. Now, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna buy one of these bonuses, move on, and what you just saw right there is we got our first artifact, which was a diamond. Basically, to progress through this game, you have to get a bunch of artifacts, and each one is going to come at the next 1,000 meter mark. So the first one was at 1,000 meter, then we're gonna get our next one at 2,000 meters, and that's going to continue all the way to 6,000. And you're probably saying, why not just go there all at the same time? But unfortunately, that's not how the game works. It won't let us get them all at the same time for some reason. I don't really know why, but that does make the speedrun kind of annoying, but whatever. We're just gonna go through. I'm gonna get that bag of coins right there, die, and we can move on, see what these people are like. They're like, hey, cool, we're fishing, and I guess we like this artifact for some reason. So I'm gonna buy another head start, move on to the next area. You know, it's pretty simple. It's just the same thing over and over again. Now, one thing that is really interesting about this game is you can see behind my duck, there's just an egg that is spitting out other eggs. I don't really know what's the point of this, especially because my duck is flying by itself. I guess they really wanted to make this game like Jetpack Joyride, but it's such an interesting idea. But whatever, we're just gonna make our way through it. I don't really care. And here's the part of the speedrun where we're gonna start introducing power-ups. Basically, as you go through, you can find these little areas, and that's gonna give you a power-up. Now, 2 of these power-ups will help you go faster, and the other 2 are kind of just there. They're not really helpful. You can use them if you want, but they're not going to be good for the speedrun. Now, this power-up that we're using right now is actually the best power-up we can get, as you can see by how fast we went. So we got that. Now we can die right there, and we get our next artifact. We can see, oh, it's bones. A lot of people really like bones for some reason. I really don't know what's happening. But we're going to get 5 head starts right there, so we don't have to worry about them for the rest of the run. Continue on, use our super jetpack, and yeah, now it's time to make it to 4,000 meters. And this is where the game really starts getting difficult. As you go farther into the game, your duck is going to go faster, and there are going to be harder obstacles. So around 4,000 meters is where things start to get a tiny bit scary. It's still not the most terrifying thing in the world, but I really don't want to die. But thankfully, we do have these power-ups, and we actually just got the best power-up a second time in a row. Okay, we are getting really lucky right now. I do not want to lose this run. I'm going to be really careful. Oh, there are all these dragon things. Okay, guys, stop. Oh, that was not amazing. That's okay, though. We got a pretty good run. We're making it pretty far. We only have to make it to 4,000 right now, and this run is shaping out to be an incredible run. I just have to get kind of lucky. So I'm going to go through here, try not to get hit by these missiles. They are very annoying. Please just get by me. We can get another one of our power-ups, which is one of the bad power-ups. This guy doesn't really do anything. I don't really know what's up with his arm, but he can help us make it through to the next bit, and we can get this thing right here, which is going to be like a bronze sheep. I don't really know what that's about. And also then we have this key thing, whatever. I don't really care about that. But then you can see some people really like the bronze sheep. I still don't know why, but I'm going to take it. You know, it's making someone happy. It's probably making me a ton of money. That's all that really matters in life. So this time we're making it to 5,000 meters. We've already made it pretty far. We can take care of that duck. He can go and fall onto the ground. I don't know why I have to literally bully the other ducks that are trying to come in here, but I guess it's my treasure, not theirs, so I can't let them have it. I don't care how many people I have to murder. They don't get my stuff. But here we go, another power up, and this is another one of the bad power ups. Basically, you can jump and then fall down really fast. It doesn't help us too much, so we're gonna die right there, because if you get rid of your current power up, that just means you can get a better power up sooner. So we're just gonna hope we can get a better one soon. But now we have this area, which so much stuff is happening. Thankfully I was able to dodge it. Please just give me another power up. I do not feel safe when I'm playing through this game and I don't have a power up. It's just such a nice feeling to have it. And here comes a bunch of missiles. Please, Gabe, just give me a power up. I've been waiting for so long. I just need this one thing. Okay, so much stuff is happening, but that is going to be another thing, and we get the good power up. Thank you very much. Wow, we are actually getting really lucky with this run, but that was the worst place ever. We lost it right away. Okay, now I have to be really scared because I have 1,000 meters left to go. We're running pretty fast. So much is happening. For some reason, all these other ducks can just run through these things, but I have to dodge them. I don't know what that's about. But we got another power up, so we should be pretty safe until we make it to 5,000. I'm just going to keep this power up at this point. And there we go. We can die right there. Get this thing, which is like a seed or something. Get hit, and now we can move on to the next area. Just going to skip through that. I don't really care what you guys are doing. Why are you mowing the lawn? And here we go. Here is the last run. I have to do my tab space thing, do that, and I really have to hope that we won't lose here. I have lost so many good runs to this last little area, and I really don't want it to happen again. I'm just gonna hope we get a good power up and we can just continue on and not die. Yeah, my heart is beating at this point. There's so many things to worry about, so many things that are gonna try to kill me, but we just have to make it through this last little area. There's like a shining treasure chest. I don't really care about that. Just please give me a power up. And here we go. What is it gonna be? And it's Flappy Bird. I really like Flappy Bird. This is one of the power-ups that makes you go faster, and it's one of the best power-ups. Like, it's just easy to control, and I really like this one because Flappy Bird's not that difficult, at least in this game. But yeah, they didn't just take inspiration from Jetpack Joyride, they also did Flappy Bird. The Duck Life team just really likes taking inspiration from apps, I guess. But we can make it through all those dragons. Here's going to be another one, and it's going to be this duck. I'm just going to try to survive. We're so close to the end that I'm not going to worry too much about my power-ups. I'm just going to try to make it as far as possible. Like, these things are very annoying. Please do not hit me. I would not appreciate that very much. 2,000 meters left. We are almost to the end of the speed run. I can jump over that, make it through. Only so much left. We just reached a total of 8,000, but oh, that was so scary. Okay. Oh my God. What is going on at this point? I literally don't even know what my commentary is. I'm just trying to survive. So much stuff is happening, but we can blast down there. Made it to our best score, and we should be good with this. I just have to make it a tiny bit more. Thank you for this power up. This is so easy to control, and we are so close to the end of the speed run. We just have to make it a tiny bit more. I'm just going to make my way through this, not even get hit by any of that. And there we go. We reached the end of the cave. So much happened, and thank you for playing. The timer doesn't end until you see the thank you for playing thing, so that's kind of unfortunate that we don't get to see the end of the game. But we did it. We found a crown, and we're looking pretty stylish. And that run is going to land us at a nice and comfortable 7th place. Wasn't the best RNG in the world, but I'm going to take it. But I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like on it. It really helps me with the YouTube algorithm, and I really appreciate it. Also, check out my other videos. I do a lot of speedrunning type content on this channel, so if you enjoyed this, you might enjoy those, and if you do, subscribe. And finally, I'd like to give one last shout out to Monster Legends. Sponsors like Monster Legends really help out the channel, and I really appreciate the sponsorship. Again, their game is free on both iOS and Android, so you might as well go download it if you're at all interested. If you click the link in my description, it will give you a lot of free stuff, so I really do recommend it. And hey, you might even be able to get the weird Build-A-Bear monster. What would be better than that? Seriously, why does this guy look so funny? But thank you again, Monster Legends. But enough shilling. Thank you all for watching. I'll catch you next time.